Hello, you wonderful air sign gents. Welcome to your Valentine's Day special love Tarotscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. So this is for you if you are an Aquarius, a Gemini or a Libra. And this is a universal significator for your partner, your other, your intended, even, you know, whether a new partner or an old partner. So yeah, basically this is based on a spread that I offer as a personal reading. So if you want to get yours, click the link in the description box below. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So I'm going to put those there. That's for your sort of overarching energy or theme, and what we're going to look at here is your mind, body and spirit, you guys as a collective, and then we're going to look at your path ahead. All right, so let's get straight into it. For your mind, you have the 8 of Swords. So at the moment, typical air sign male, very much in your mind at this moment in time. But I will say this, it does appear that being so much in your mind is really pulling you out of the relationship. And this is something that you need to focus on at the moment, because you may be isolating or alienating your partner. Sorry. There's that Mercury retrograde in full swing, and you know, I'm feeling it with you. Obviously I'm an air sign male as well, so I know I'm definitely very much in my mind at the moment. But this would be a time where you want to find a way to step out of that, because it looks like your partner might be feeling, okay, they're really distant, is there something wrong, what's going on? And it just looks like there's a lot going on in the mind. Now, when it comes to your partner, in their mind, they have the 6 of Wands, right? So this is lovely. In a lot of ways, it looks like your partner is really trying to be the fun one to pull you out of things. It does look like they're trying to distract you as well. And at the moment, it's not just about them trying to make you happy. It's about them trying to pull you out of yourself, all right? And my advice to you would be to let them do it, especially with the 6 of Wands, because this is, you know, in their mind, you guys are already on track, and I think in your mind you're kind of like over analyzing things, typically like an air sign. This would be a moment where you want to pay attention to your partner more on the material or the practical level, rather than just sort of like thinking about the relationship. You can't always think your emotions, sometimes you have to feel them. So in your body, you have the Sun card. Oh yeah. So I love this, right? Because when you are present as an air sign, look at this, right? In your relationship, you come up with the Sun, which suggests that you are vibrant and energetic. You are lively and, you know, inspirational and communicative. And this is the part that you need to express. I like this. I like this a lot, because it suggests that physically, materially, you know, on this real sort of earth plane, you are doing, you know, you show up really well. It's just important for you to translate whatever is in here into here. You know, that a relationship isn't just about the physical stuff. It's not just about the mental stuff. It's the whole package. And it looks like a lot of you have so much more to give, but you're holding yourself back. So I don't know, for some of you, I get the sense that, like, maybe with a new partner, there's aspects of you that you're maybe not necessarily not comfortable in sharing, but maybe there's a part of you that's like, oh, you know, are they going to think I'm weird if I do this, or if I say this, or do you know what I mean? Like, you need to be bold. You've got to put yourself out there and show those bright, brilliant attributes that you have. Look at this. And in their body, they have the 2 of Cups. This is sexy, it's sensual. This is a very, and I mean a very fertile energy. So if at the moment you are not wanting to be a parent, not wanting your partner to conceive, etc., this would be certainly over the course of the next 2 weeks. You just want to be really conscious of how you enjoy each other's company. Right, this is because this is a very fertile energy. Now in their body, look at this, they've got the 2 of Cups. This person is definitely into you. This person is, you know, for those of you that have been in in relationships for a long time, this person is in love with you. This person is definitely into you. They care about you, they love you, and they feel that from you. With that Six of Wands, though, it does suggest to me that they're trying to distract you because you appear to be distracted. So it's like if I pull you out of your mind and into the, you know, the physical realm, you know, we can stop you kind of getting lost in your thoughts, because there does appear to be a lot of that happening at the moment. So in your soul, you have the Moon card, right? So this is, I mean, look at this. Pay attention to this new moon that comes up in the sign of Aquarius, because as an air sign, so if you're an Aquarius, this is in your sign, it's a big deal, right? You get one new moon, one full moon each year. Although this year there's going to be 2 full moons in August in Aquarius, so very interesting. That's one thing to be aware of. The other thing is, if you are a Gemini or a Libra, this will be a trine energy, so pay attention to this, because when the sun and the moon come together in astrology, that literally represents a new moon, and this suggests to me that there is a big change taking place for you. So whether you're an Aquarius, a Gemini or a Libra, there is a big change coming up for you, and this Moon card, it sees you kind of really, look at this, this is very reflective, really thinking deeply about the past, really thinking, you know, and it might be for a select few of you that somebody comes back into your life that you haven't seen for quite a while, and it may make you really question a lot of stuff in your life. Maybe it will, you know, maybe even possibly, and I hope not, but maybe even possibly it will see you questioning the relationship that you're in. What I can tell you is that your soul is really going through a massive cycle at the moment, or closing up one massive cycle and about to begin a brand new one. So this is a really important moment for you, and it's a really important moment for your relationship. And then in their soul, look at this. This person is deeply committed to you. This person really does love you. This person is already thinking or feeling, you know what, I'm settled where I am. I don't need to do any changing. And if, you know, if you can't honestly say the same, just be honest about that at the moment. I think that would be the best way to do it. And, you know, bring yourself into the present. Yes, observe the past. Yes, examine everything that needs to, but be present. This is a really important message for you at the moment. So in your collective mind, you have the Two of Pentacles. So for those of you that have been together for about 2 years and up, things look really good for you, and there's a lot of plans for growth, plans for expansion. This isn't just about, you know, expanding or expanding the family or anything like that. This is about expanding your material existence, and maybe that's the reason, you know, maybe there's a lot of things that you're trying to figure out at the moment, like, yes, we want more, but how are we going to make that happen, you know, with this current energy that we're all experiencing. So in your physical body, or rather in your collective body, you have the Nine of Wands, right? So somewhere, it's really strange because these are some really great cards, but somewhere there's a slight disconnect here. And it suggests that one of you, and I will say probably you, my fellow air sign male, is not speaking on something that they're really holding in the mind. And that kind of suggests to me that that's where the disconnect is coming through. And your partner can sense it. They can sense it from you, that your mind is elsewhere, that you're slightly distracted, that you're not fully here. Like when you're here, but you're not fully here all the time. In your collective soul, though, look at this, you've got the Nine of Cups, and that's beautiful, right? This suggests to me that you guys are what we would consider in it for the long haul, and it really does suggest that you will not only emerge from whatever challenge you're dealing with at the moment, but you will be, what's the word? There's a strong sense of real emotional contentment between you, which I love. So you've got, for your path forward, the Nine of Pentacles. It's a third 9 that's come out. You've got the Seven of Cups. Okay. You've got the Magician card right at the heart of the matter. All right. You've got the Knight of Swords, and you have the Ace of Pentacles. You guys really are endgame, even with whatever the minor hiccups might be. That Knight of Swords has shown up for pretty much every single path forward as well, which I find really interesting, because obviously I've used different decks, which tells me that all relationships are going to be going through a rocky time between, I want to say, late May going into the beginning of July. I kind of feel like all relationships, you know, whatever your sign, you know, whatever your orientation, it's all relationships around that time are going to be awry. So I'm going to check to see what the astrology is saying at that moment. Now, You've got the Nine of Pentacles with the Seven of Cups. You need to streamline it, dudes. I've got to say this to you. There's too much on your plate. You're trying to juggle too many things, and eventually you're either going to drop them all or you're going to break something. This would be a time to get really clear on what your focus should be in. When it comes to the relationship, refinement. This is what you need to be focused on. You know, you be present. Have the best experience that you can have. Your Magician card here with the Nine of Cups, I mean, that's gorgeous. This is about you guys really working to create a very solid future, and not just for yourself either, like for, you know, for your collective, for your relationship. And then finally, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, but it's next to the Knight of Swords, which tells me excuse me, which tells me that there is a change of job or possibly environment for some of you, and for a select few of you, there's a change of job, environment, and possibly even a child on the way. So there's a lot of change coming in for the air sign males over these, certainly over the next 12 months. You know, and it all kind of seems like it's kicking off here. Get your head in the game, guys. Be present, be focused. You know, talk to your partner, talk to your significant other, and ask, you know, where are you at? Where does this marry up? Where does it maybe not marry up? But it's time to be really honest, because this, I mean, certainly as a path forward, this is one of the better ones that I've seen, and it would be a shame for you to kind of derail something just through not really being, you know, as present as you possibly could be. So with that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic time of it, you and your partner. I truly hope this helps you in some way, shape or form. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.